Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So this look is a demon Halloween tutorial look. I want to do something pretty creepy instead of, like girly and cute. So naturally I turned myself into a demon. So the first thing that I am going to do is put this cream makeup all over my face just as a base. And I got it off of Amazon. It's just one of those little Halloween makeup pack things. I'll put the link to it in the description box. The cream was actually pretty hard to work with. It wasn't very easy to blend colors on top of it. So I don't know if I would really recommend it, but I'll still put the link down. So I'm just trying to cover up all of the shadows in my face and get as white a base as I can get, even though it was pretty difficult to do. As you can see, it's pretty splotchy. That's okay because a lot of it gets covered up with black and it doesn't have to look perfect. I'm supposed to look dead anyway, so dead things aren't perfect looking. So here I'm just going in with some of the black paint that was in that kit and putting some more shadow in my face and trying to tone down the whiteness. I'm going to give my face some sort of shape here. And I realized that the black wasn't really working too well from that kit, so I went in with my Urban Decay Smoked palette and just used that matte black in there. It was the only black that I had. I wish that it wasn't out of an expensive palette, but it's the only thing that I had to use, so. And then I'm just going to outline where I want my eyes to go. And the good thing about this look is you don't have to worry about your eyebrows like having to glue them down or anything, because you just paint over them with black and you don't have to worry about eyelashes or eye makeup at all. Like, this is the extent of it. So it's a pretty easy tutorial in my opinion. So as you can see, that paint just wasn't really doing it for me, so I had to go into that matte black again from that smoke palette and darken it up some. Looking back on it now, I definitely should have used an eyelid primer because my eyelids kept creasing. So if you do this look, be sure to put on an eyelid primer underneath, otherwise it just gets kind of messy and a little annoying to work with. And here I'm just trying to smoke out then I'm just going to line my eyes with this black pencil just to get rid of pretty much all of the color in my face that I can get rid of. It'll make the look a lot easier and more realistic. And the good thing about this is you don't have to be super neat. I literally was just doing whatever I felt and it worked, so. And then here I'm just putting some lines to make it look a little bit more realistic, like I actually came out. Where are demons from? From hell? From the dead? I don't know. Like, I came out of wherever demons come out of. I'm trying not to make everything look neat, so that's what I'm doing here, just smoking out all the lines. And again, I'm just going to go back in with the matte black shadow and deepen up everything that I just did with the paint. And I realized that my eyebrows weren't being covered enough, so I just went in with that black liner that I used to tightline and put that over my eyebrows. And to make it a little bit more messy and more dark, I'm using my NYX liquid eyeliner and just trying to deepen up and darken up my lid and underneath my eye. I did the same thing for the other eye, and onto the nose I'm using that matte shadow again and then going back in with the NYC liquid liner. I had no plan when I was doing this look. I kind of just did whatever I felt like, and I think it came out pretty good, but that's the beauty of this kind of makeup look is that there's no rules. Like, you can do whatever you want and it will look creepy. So, and for the mouth, I'm just going to map out where I want that creepy smile to go with the NYC liner. And I'm just going to map out the teeth as well. And I'm making them look kind of like candy corn shape to make them look like their teeth. That's the easiest way that I can describe how to do them. And the same for the top. It's not perfect, it's nowhere near perfect, but that's why I think it looks so creepy, because it's messy at the same time, if that makes sense. I'm just going to fill in all the gaps. So the triangle shapes that I made, that's what the teeth is. And then fill in everything else. I'm using my lipstick from, I think, Katy Perry. It's just the only black lipstick that I had. And I want to get rid of the redness in my mouth as much as I can. And then just brighten up those teeth with a little bit of the white cream stuff. And I'm also using my Rimmel London eyeliner pen in white to make them shine a little bit more too. And using the shadow from the Urban Decay palette, I'm just going to fill in that creepy smile. I'm also feathering out the edges so that it doesn't look too harsh. And then I'm deepening up my perimeter, the perimeter of my face as well, to kind of blend it into my hair a little bit. It's not very well blended, but that's okay. You can't really tell in pictures, so. And I'm using my E.L.F. lipstick, my E.L.F. cream lipstick in Orange Dream, to add a little bit of color into the face, make it look, I guess, a little bit more realistic. I don't really know if that's the word, but I just kind of dab it on wherever I want the color to go, and then I just smudge it out with my fingers or with a sponge. And I think it just added some dimension to the face. And I'm just gonna go back in with that NYC liner and kind of mess up the point, like the lines on my face, and make it look, I'm not sure, like less structured. I don't know. I don't know if that's the word, but you get what I mean. So I finished off the look with some of that fake blood, and I put 2 little white dots using that Rimmel London liner to make it look like my pupils were there. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe and tune in for my next tutorial.